Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video I have a very controversial question, I suppose, considering the video I posted earlier today where a Lyft passenger went off on the driver because he didn't help her load the groceries in the rain. Now, that is the question. Should drivers right now, with everything going on, help passengers load luggage, groceries, whatever it is, into their vehicles? What do you guys think? Now, from my understanding, that is no longer, it's in the TOS, so we don't have to now. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to do any of that now. Now, is that good manners? Should you have done this beforehand? That's still up to each and every driver, guys. That's really how that goes, because a lot of drivers, you know, they might have back issues. They might have issues where they can't lift up luggage or something else. And, you know, just because you do it, don't think you're guaranteed a tip. That's definitely 100% right there. What's going on, everybody? But yes, you're not going to get a tip if you do that, you know, guaranteed or anything else. Will it possibly help? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the question here. Should you be doing it at all with everything that's going on, with the COVID and everything? That's right, John. That's what I'm saying too. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. What's going on, Wilpo status? But yes, right now, I strongly don't believe drivers should be handling other things from passengers because we don't know where they've been, what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? They could be sick. We don't know. Because, you know, just because they're not supposed to be leaving the house or ordering rides or anything else, doesn't mean they're going to, you know, listen. I mean, hell, they're not supposed to eat, you know, shouldn't eat or drink in Ubers and everything without asking if they still do. You know, they shouldn't carry weapons or anything with them, but they still do. So, I would not trust that a rider, you know, with germs and everything going on, I wouldn't trust it. So, with it being in the TOS that they are encouraging drivers not to handle passengers' luggage or groceries, I would say you don't have to do it. Now, on the norm, I would always say do it, only for the simple fact of I don't want them damaging my damn vehicle. That's the only time I would really say, you know, I'm going to go ahead and load it because that's me. I don't have issues or problems or anything else. So I don't want them damaging my vehicle. I will load it. But right now, if I was out there driving, I sure as hell would not be loading it because I don't want to touch their stuff and everything. And this is exactly why a lot of people avoid Walmart pickups and grocery stores, for the simple fact that they don't want to have to deal with, you know, people complaining about groceries. They'll have like 1,000 freaking bags and want you to load them all up. And then what? Want you to take them up 2 flights of stairs or something? Hell to the no. I don't think so. The only time I would really help somebody like that is if they were old or I knew they had issues or something like that. I'm not sure what state you're in, but they're inching closer to a lockdown 2.0. I'm in Jersey. Yeah, a lot of places are starting to go back like that. Sad to say, with everything that's been going on, that, yeah, the states are kind of getting locked down. But I wanted to see what people will say. What do you guys think out there? Should you be loading right now or not? You already don't have to anymore because the TOS is strongly suggesting that you don't. But would you personally be going out there doing this right now? Walmart, I go Lux Black only. When I see they need help because health issues. Yeah, see, David, that's what I'm saying. There's still stipulations. I mean, if they were like really old or, you know, if they pulled up in a wheelchair or something like that, then I would do some things just because I'm a nice person or something. And yes, if they're elderly or something like that. But I know, right, like that's why I'm not out there right now, so I don't have to deal with all these regulations and crap and, you know, people having to wear a mask. I don't want to deal with any of those headaches or issues. What do you say if she's hot? Of course you will. Yeah, I bet you will, right? But otherwise, on the norm, if someone was, you know, like 30 or something and, you know, they're able-bodied and they can do it on their own, with everything going on right now, would you load their stuff? 111 is a yes, 222 is a no. Let's see what you say. Ones or twos, yes or no? Yes or no? Will you help them? Pete says no. We got a zombie no. Frank says he helps no matter what. He gives 0 Fs. Eric's for 3. Eric's like, maybe, sometimes, depends. So a lot of people, yes. Some people, yes. Mostly are no right now. Just remember, I just want everyone to know, you do not have to right now. It's strongly encouraged that you don't. But obviously, that doesn't mean you have to listen, and you can help out if you want. But I know there was a big controversy of the video I posted today with that Lyft rider that went off on the driver because he didn't help her. He didn't help her in the rain. You want to stand in the rain and help somebody, and then you see what kind of attitude they give you? Nah, I don't think so. And yeah, my boy, he was too nice. My boy Keyfresh, he's way too nice of a guy, and he wanted, he tried to make his money, and he gave it back to her as much as she dealt it, but then she stepped over the line and stuff, and yeah. Some people think sometimes that you're nice, that means you're weak, and that's not the case, okay, people? It's not worth the efforts anymore. Majority of people are rude. Sad to say, that is true. That is true. And the only terms I like are my own. I hear that, W.I. I hear that, man. But yeah, there was a big controversy. Some people are getting pissed off and saying it's more like the gentleman thing to do and everything. But you know what? Not right now. Not when there's a big safety issue and everything with the germs and, the pandemic going on. Nobody wants to take the chance of getting sick, and you don't know what they've been touching, if they've been washing their hands or anything, and then they're picking up, luggage, grocery bags, whatever they got, going to do laundry, whatever they're doing. You know what I'm saying? I personally would say right now, with it being recommended that you don't do it. That's just my stance on it. Obviously, I don't want to tell people to just flat out don't do it, but at the same time, I really do. So personally, I wouldn't do it. You obviously do whatever the hell you want to do because you're going to do it anyways. But I just want to know. New Jersey has flattened the curve recently. I don't know. I think so, but I don't go out unless I have to. And everywhere you go, you have to wear a mask. That's why I don't understand why riders are giving drivers so much crap about wearing a mask in their cars. For the simple fact of at least in this state, you can't go in anywhere without a mask. So why'd you leave the house without one? California's going back on lockdown because people aren't wearing masks. Yep, I heard Florida is too, which is why I'm so glad I'm not in Florida anymore. So glad. Super glad. Look out for numero uno. That's right, sock puppet, because nobody else is going to look out for you but you. You know what I'm saying? And you might have a family you have to support and everything else, and you don't want to be bringing nothing home back to your family. That's just how I understand that. Dustin, when background checks going to be starting running again? I don't know why Uber and Lyft are having issues with background checks, considering all these other companies are not having issues. Instacart, DoorDash, Amazon Flex, all these other companies don't seem to be having issues with background checks. But for some reason, Uber and Lyft are having these issues. And a lot of drivers, yes, are deactivated right now because they're waiting for their background checks, their annual, yearly background checks to go back through. So when is it going to happen? Honestly, I have no freaking clue because there shouldn't be any issues. There really shouldn't be any issues right now with all these other companies being able to hire other people on after they did background checks. Wear your mask, $500 fine in Pinellas County. Oh, wow. I did not know that. That's good to know. That is good to know right there. What is going on, Chris from Real Rideshare Stories? What's up, man? If you guys haven't checked out Chris's channel, you need to go over there. And damn it, Chris, over here, man. You ain't take my thing, man. You were supposed to take my card, bro. Not hand me this damn mass exemption card. What the heck's up with this? What is this? What is this? Crap out my face. But yeah, right now, Chris, what do you think? If you were out there driving right now, would you be helping people with their luggage or groceries? Would you be touching it with your hands? I mean, obviously, I guess if you had gloves, you could help them out. But right now, that it is stated on Uber and Lyft's platform that it is highly recommended that drivers do not help passengers load. What do you think, though? Because passengers don't get the memo. They don't get the memo on the mask, obviously. They don't know. He said, no, I didn't before either. See, I did help people before load just because I don't want them to damage my van. But right now, if I was out there, no, I don't want to be touching anything. And that is true too, Chris. Don't want the liability plus this one. Yep. That is also something that sucks as well, guys. If you do help them and then something happens, like you go to pick it up and the handle breaks, they're going to try to blame you like you broke it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. If you don't help them, then they might try to take that suitcase that's too heavy and bam, hit it into the back of your bumper or scratch up your stuff. And if you do help them, well, it could break. So that really sucks right there. You just don't know what to do unless you're going to do it. Now, if they're old or senior or something like that, got some kind of disability, I'm going to help them just because I'm a nice person. I don't expect a tip. If you get one, that's great. But I hate when people be like, hey, you know, helping you out. But, oh, I'm going to give you a tip for that for helping. I'm like, well, that's cool. You know, and then don't ever tip you. It's like, don't even say it. Why do people, I'm going to have to do that video another time. But it's aggravating. Why are people going to say they're going to tip you and never tip you? Drivers should never help them unless they are small and weak or very old people. Otherwise, order a limousine. That's a good point as well. That is a good point. People will get over any way they can nowadays. Common courtesy is disappearing. That is also true. Yeah, they consider it's essential, but yet these people still don't tip. Yeah, a lot of people are broke, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are unemployed and everything else collecting, so, you know, that's why I'm just not out there right now. I don't want to deal with the whole headache of the policies, of, you know, people feeling bad, you know, people don't got money. Right now, there's a lot of false reports going on there, guys, about anything, just so they can get their money back, and drivers are getting deactivated out there, a lot of them. I get emails every single day. If I did a video for every freaking person I got deactivated that sent me, that'd be probably over 1,000 videos, easy, just on that alone. So it's a really crappy times out there right now, guys. You want black car service? Pay me that and I will. I heard that. What's up, man? Do Uber and Lyft here in Chicago, and I tell people to wear a mask in my car. I had one lady throw a whole chocolate milkshake in my 2020 Dodge. Oh, man. Oh, that's a negative ghost rider. I'd have lost it. That lady gets a Smackovich right there. Brand new car, throwing a freaking chocolate milkshake. Hope you got a nice $250 cleaning fee for that at least. Deactivation is the new 30. That's my video coming out in a bit about deactivations happening from the mask policy. Yeah, I might have to do another one on that, I guess, as well. Because crap is just gone insane. And I even saw a video today that someone did on the news that he got deactivated for telling people not to wear a mask. And I think that's bogus. When that is the whole thing right now, that you're supposed to have a mask. And even with, you know, a lot of people say, well, you know, they have asthma or, you know, something like that. Pull this crap on you. You know what? They might. But with everything going right now, no mask, no ride. I'm sorry for you. Find another way. Find another driver that doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? Because sad to say, guys, believe it or not, there's a lot of drivers that don't care about the whole mask thing. They're like, they don't stop viruses anyway. I mean, hell, I don't know why doctors and nurses wear them. Why do doctors and nurses wear them, guys? I don't know why they wear masks. They do nothing, right? They do nothing. That's like saying, why have a seatbelt? Why do I have a seatbelt? You know what I'm saying? I have brakes. Don't the brakes do something? It's just stupid things, man. A lot of people are just stupid. And I don't know. That's just the best thing to say right there. A lot of people suck. A lot of people are just stupid. A lot of people just don't care. That's life. Welcome. Welcome to the new 2020. That's just life, guys. That's just life. But right now, in my personal opinion, with it being policy, I'm going to have to say, don't help them unless they're old, elderly, or handicapped. Something like that, guys. Bottom line, otherwise, cancel, collect, peace out, whatever. Dustin, you should be collecting unemployment. Nope, I'm still making money. So I don't feel right trying to collect money when I'm making money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to screw the government because the government will come right back and screw me. I don't need that headache. Seatbelts are about control, not safety. Everything's the same with the mask, right? The masks are about controlling the people. People wearing them are sheep. I don't know. It's just so much crap out there. This whole thing just sucks, and then with people sucking, they're just blowing it into bigger things than it needs to. That's just how I feel. But, you know, that's my opinion. Who cares, right? My opinion doesn't matter for Jack. But personally, you need to have a mask. Oh, we got the dual beacon lightning staying lit forever, ever, ever. Masked Madman, what's going on, bro? If you guys have not subscribed to dual beacon, double lit, craziness, triple mask, always lit, go subscribe to him. He got some entertaining live streams. He's a New York driver as well. Go subscribe, guys. When people lose that 600 later this month, drivers will return on the road and oversaturate the market, and then it'll be slow, so slow. And that is probably correct. That is probably correct. Dustin, how many of them trying to put everything in your middle seats next to the biggest trunk? I don't know. I mean, if people had to load anything in mine, my van in the way back has enough room. I mean, you could fit 2 people in there easy. Maybe even 3. So that isn't, you know, that doesn't mess with it too much. What's going on, Truth Warrior? Asthma, I assume that's me, does not affect ability to breathe. There's tests and tests, virtually no difference. Air intake, people just uncomfortable. A lot of people are uncomfortable with them. And a lot of people will say, you know, they could have issues and stuff like that, but I don't care about your issues. I'm not getting paid for your issues. I'm getting paid to take you from point A to point B. So the policy says you need a mask. For my safety, I say you need a mask. No mask, no ride, no exceptions, period. Bam. That's what I say. A lot of people might agree, might not agree. It's okay. It's okay. We don't always have to agree on everything. All I know is my car, my rules. And when it's policy, that just backs up my rules a little bit better, right? What's going on, Gridwise? I'm getting tested tomorrow. Oh, man. Good luck, Christina. Hope you test negative. Load people stuff responsive. Shut up, rookie. You messed up my thing, man. How'd you know what I was going to say? Someone always has to mess me up. It's usually Chris. I tell people, if you really don't like wearing a mask, you're really going to hate a ventilator. I'd say if you really don't like wearing a mask, you're really not going to like walking. That's what I would say. What's going on, Lisa? If you guys haven't checked out Lisa's a great channel coming up too. Same with the Rideshare Rookie. Go check them all out. There are so many other good channels out there. My channel sucks. You know, I still appreciate you guys all coming by. But there's a lot of other good people out there as well. Always remember that. There's medication for issues. That's right. There's even a little card you could fill out too. Remember that? I always ride with my Ray Maestro mask. Uh-oh. I have the same minivan and I tell them all luggage trunk only. Never let them put on the seats. Never, yeah, I wouldn't either. If you have more luggage than that, you ain't putting it on my seats. My very back seats can fold back down into the floor, which makes it a whole lot more room. It's almost like a truck space in here. So if they can't fit in that, that's what they get. Okay, I can hold a lot. But like I said before too, usually I would load people's stuff up, but with everything going on right now, I ain't touching your stuff. All right, if I was out there driving, I'm not touching your crap. You can load it. I don't give a damn if it's raining. If you are an able-bodied, if you're 35, you know what I'm saying? You're 30, 35, you look young, whatever, you can move around, you sure carried it over there, then you can pick that crap up and put it in your damn self right now. Because I ain't touching it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it. Like Uberman Tampa. I ain't doing it. Just can't handle it. Because I am not trusting that you kept up and did what you were supposed to do by washing your hands and everything else. Nah, that's cool. I pay someone else to drive and I take 50% of their earnings when wearing a face mask. If you don't like wearing a mask, you may end up laying down permanently inside a box. What if I said that? You might have some good reactions, I'll tell you that. I don't know if I'd necessarily say that, but you'd have some great reactions. I'd say help if it's a lady or old person, except during pandemic. Oh, yeah, well, normal, yeah, I would always help then. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even now, if they were elderly and everything, yeah, I would help them, okay? That's just because, you know, I'd feel too bad for that, and I'd have to help them. But if it's a young person, I ain't feeling bad for you. You can do it. You can do it. You need to build those muscles up. But if you're old or got disability or something, then that's different. And yeah, like I said, some people could do it, but if you do it, yes, please wear some gloves. But not all drivers are thinking about bringing gloves because most of them are just driving. And let's face it, you're not going to wear gloves really just to touch your own damn steering wheel. It's your steering wheel. If you haven't cleaned it or know where those germs are, you have bigger issues. But all right, guys, let me know what you guys all feel about this down below. Would you help them? Yes or no? As always, check the description below for extra information and tips. If you have not started using the Get Upside Gas app, why not? It's awesome. Share it, like it, love it, save money, make money. It's a great thing to have. Other things down there, Acorns app, help you invest, you know, a bunch of other stuff down there. If you don't want to do rideshare anymore, there's Instacart, DoorDash, all that good stuff as well. Please, be safe out there. Use your common sense. No mask, no ride. No exceptions. And get your money, guys. Until next time. You messed me up before, bro. Load that luggage or don't. Peace out, everybody.